14 through 48 sounds totally reasonable. There is no spoon. The cake is a lie. Oh, I didn't even need that, did I?
I did the notes, but remember what I said, how I did like a lot more homework than I needed to?
Wait, is there a test on Thursday?
Yes. It's been in, guys, it's been sitting in Google Classroom and an announcement for like days now.
Dang it, I wanted it to be on next Tuesday.
There's a test on Thursday.
My favorite show is The Challenge. Too bad. Find your favorite show.
I have an addiction now. I watched it at home.
Did you actually?
With being sarcastic.
So there's number 14. And there's number 16. Number 20 is, 18 is somewhere else. Where's 8? Oh, there it is. There's 18.
Wait, what was 16 again?
Sixteen's right there. Number 20, x is between -4 and 6, including both. Number 22, x is less than -5.45, or x is greater than -0.55. Number 24 is all real numbers. Number 26, x is between -2.30 and 1.30, not including either one. And 26, no, I just said that, right? 28 is somewhere else. Oh, no real solution, the null set. 30, x is less than or equal to -0.69, or x is greater than or equal to 2.19. 32 is greater than 8 inches, but no more than 21.69 inches. 34, x is between x is less than or equal to -5, or x is greater than or equal to -2. 36, -4.65, it's between -4.65 and 0.65, including both. 38 is the null set. 40 is all real numbers. 42, x is less than or equal to -3.91, or x is greater than 1.41. 44, x is between -3.43 and 0.10, not including either one. 46 is y is greater than x squared minus 4x minus 6, and 48, y is greater than -0.25 x squared minus 4x plus 2. What questions do we have on those? 16. Okay. 16. We are supposed to graph Okay, what now? We know how to find all kinds of things about this using all kinds of different ways.
We do this on other things. Can we find the vertex? Well, that's like,
We could do either one of those things. And in fact, doing both of them is a great idea. So, vertex formula, x equals negative b over 2a. Negative 12 over 2 times negative 1. So positive 6, right? And we can find the rest of the vertex. What do we do to find the rest of the vertex? Sure. So we're doing y of 6 equals negative 6 squared plus 12 times 6 minus 36. What's 6 squared? 36. What's 12 times 6? 72. So it equals 72. So the vertex is at 672.
is it negative 36? Yeah, it looks like there's a little negative sign.
Oh, right. I didn't copy that down. Just kidding. How about 0? Is that more reasonable? Okay. So there's the vertex. I like your idea too. Can give us the zeros. Let's factor it if possible. But before we factor it, we need to do something real quick. Yeah, we need to pull out a negative. X plus 36. If we're lucky, it'll just factor. If it wasn't lucky, then we can complete the square and put it in vertex form.
6 and 6. 8, 36. 12 also.
Looks great. So the fact that it has a repeated 0, what does that tell us? It's what? It does have a dot there. It crosses the x-axis how many times? 1 time. I don't know why I put a 0 there. Sorry, that should be a 6, yeah. Which is the same point. So the vertex is there. So using either method, we've got that, right? Which we could have just looked at what the vertex was and been like, oh, that's what's going to happen. But it's fine. It's okay. What direction is this thing going to open? Up or down? It is negative.
I lied.
Okay. So it's going to open down. Great. So what would be a good next step to get this graphed?
Showing the vertex on that.
Sure, we can put the 1 point. That's not really, that's like barely a step. What would be another good step to do?
Figure out other.
Yeah, figure out a few other points. Sounds like a good idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how would we do that?
Get a number, you're gonna plug it in.
Let's do it. So what are we going to pick?
Something greater than the vertex and less than.
Sounds great.
8.
Okay. 8. What's the one that goes with 8 on the other side?
Negative 8.
Negative 4.
Around the vertex. 8, this is 6. So 7, 8, and then, yeah, 4 would be the one.
0.
Sure, why not? 0, what would be the other one on the other side of 0?
4.
On the other side of the vertex. Pretty sure 12.
Yeah.
Because
We are
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I
It's
put the
12.
point- I put the point on 8, not on 6, so I was right in my own.
Okay, you were right on the wrong problem. Okay, great. So 0 and 12. That's probably enough to be figuring out what's happening, right? Okay. Y of 8.
Does it matter the order in which the numbers go in there?
Like which ones you test first?
Yeah.
No. Oh, like, because this is like all that. No, I just did pairs together this time, just because. No, it doesn't matter. Times 8 minus 36. What's 8 squared? So negative 64. And it's negative because the negative's on the outside of the squared, right? What's 12 times 8? Minus 36. So it equals negative what?
Yep, negative 4.
Okay, negative 4. And this is the one that matches, so it also, this one's the same distance from the vertex, so that one's also negative 4.
0 is 0.
Well, no, it's not, I don't think. It's negative 36. Did you say 20 something?
No, I was talking about, like, on number 4.
That seems very large.
You made a mistake if you got anything other than negative 4 on this one, because it's the same distance to the vertex. Yeah. Negative 36. Okay, so I don't like 0. That's way the heck off the graph. That's a dumb thing to use. So let's pick a different one.
Oh, 0 is fun though.
0 was nice and easy, sure, but like,
3 and
how about like
9, yes, that sounds good.
this one? Oh, we already did that one. What'd you say? 3 and 9? Sure, sounds great. 3 and 9. So y of 3, negative 3 squared plus 12 times 3 minus 36. What's 3 squared? 9. Negative 9. 12 times 3 is?
36.
Hey, it looks pretty.
9.
No, negative 9.
But still.
That's fine. That's reasonable. We'll graph those. So negative 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. And then here. And then negative 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Punch it in and see for yourself. I promise it'll work. Because math. Unless you picked the wrong numbers. And then it'd be your fault. That would be fun. Teacher bullies student. Student cries.
The new thumbnail.
No, the new Nathan comment.
Oh.
And then after that, Izzy will comment, gasp, or something like that. Something cheesy.
Question 26.
We did that on like 3 or 4 videos.
I know. I thought it was only like 2, but 26, he says.
I think it was on 3.
26. Supposed to solve.
Yes,
Ow.
we are.
Oh, we didn't finish this problem.
Why are we grabbing this special?
Yeah, we got to shade it, and it's supposed to be dashed.
Because it's not greater than or equal to.
True facts. Dashed.
That's good. Where less than.
Where should I shade?
Above.
Love.
Below.
Below.
Yeah.
Love.
I never get these. Why is that one? Never mind. I get it now.
Good. Did you talk yourself into the truth?
Yeah.
Good job. somebody else said 26, I think.
I heard 36.
Right, Malcolm, and you say 26?
I did say 26.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I meant to say 26.
I see.
She lied. She just realized she.
I know, she just wants to be special. It's fine. 26 is 26 is like easy, but it's fine. Ah, I see. I see from the answers that it is not as easy as it looks, but it's still easy. Great. Minus 3x plus 9 is greater than 0. That doesn't mean it's not easy, but until you like understand, it's not easy, right? Well, it is easy, but you just can't do it yet.
Divide by 3.
Riding a bike is easy, but when you don't know how, it's like you don't know how. I agree. Let's divide everything by -3.
Yay.
I love that idea. Let's do it. X squared plus x minus 3 is greater than less than 0. You tell me.
Dividing by negative.
Flip the sign.
It only flips it if it's negative.
Correct, correct.
Flip them signs.
It's so much prettier now.
Now what?
Factor?
We hope to factor. There's only one thing, there's like only one possibility,
And it's, yeah.
and it doesn't work.
It's
Sad day. So,
heavy. Find the square. Find the
How
root
do we
of
do
the
it?
square.
Square the square
the-
square
It's 1 and 3.
Complete the square.
To equal 1.
we can complete the square or use the quadratic formula, either one. Complete the square sounds great. Let's do it. So, x squared plus x is less than 3 because we would add 3 to both sides. What would we do then?
Negative b divided by 2a.
No,
No.
but
That's the factor.
that's the vertex formula.
Dang it.
What is it actually?
B. Crap.
B crap. No, not B crap.
The,
B what? Not 2a.
B over 2 squared?
B over 2 squared.
that's right.
So 1 divided by 2 squared, excuse me, is
1 divided by 4.
1/4. So we would add 1/4 to both sides. I would turn this into 12/4 because improper is going to be easier to mess with in a minute, right? And then what happens?
And then we get the x plus 1/2 squared.
Is less than 13/4.
13 fourths or 12 fourths?
12/4 plus 1/4 is 13/4.
That's right, I forgot. I forgot.
Okay, now what?
Oh yeah, we do the thing with the thing. Oh yeah, square root. Find the square root of size.
I don't think y'all are awake today. Y'all have to come back to the weekend. From the weekend, I should say, not to the weekend. That's where you want to go. Actually, you want to go to Thanksgiving break at this point. Plus or minus the
That's
square
next
root.
week, right?
That is next
Isn't
week.
there a little 2 on the x?
No, because we squared it.
No, it's right there. I see it.
Next week's gonna be amazing. We get to like eat a lot of food and play golf.
Golf.
It's gonna be awesome.
Golf.
Is that
I'm
the
gonna watch
That's
ideal?
the ideal
golf.
life right there. And also play some Fortnite.
I think,
Okay, Trump.
I think, I think that I would probably enjoy golf if I got into it, but I'm really kind of glad that I've never gotten into it.
Yeah, it's expensive.
I think I would probably enjoy golf. I think I could see myself as a golfer, but you know.
I went to the driving range with my grandma like the last 2 months, and it was fun. It was
Yeah.
actually a lot of fun.
I've only actually golfed like once in my life. I've been to the driving range multiple times, but
More about golfing.
I've only been mini golfing like 2 or 3.
Mini golfing is really fun.
mini golf is
More
fun.
about golfing.
So,
All in the parking lot.
How?
We were like 200 feet away from the parking lot. I don't know how I lost it. And there was a fence.
At mini golf?
Yes.
Or
yeah, exactly.
That's highly concerning, not gonna lie.
It was very highly
Can I give you a real bad club?
brings you on all set to close.
No one got hurt, I believe.
I hit that driver off the tee box.
And then I made a few, actually.
Okay.
It's not a pretty
so
number.
ugly.
Oh, it is ugly.
We gotta find the
Like-
we gotta find the exact value of it, and then
That is the exact value.
And do the not the exact value, the estimated value, and then graph it.
So, in the solve by graphing, you would end up getting the like decimal equivalent and be like, it's about whatever it is, 2.3, and
But
YOLO
it says
from there.
solved by graphing.
I know, but y'all are whining and saying that I said not to do that.
You did, but then
Well,
you
great.
were saying that
Then
we
you were
had.
only gonna start a class in that.
Is it going to be on the test?
Solve by graphing? No.
Yeah.
Will you have to graph an inequality? Yes.
No.
You got to learn how to graph, bro. If you still are struggling with graphing, you need to spend some time in Khan Academy or something.
It's just annoying.
It's not annoying. It's wonderful. Graphing is lovely.
The negatives just confuse me sometimes. Especially with the ones that the negative moves to the positive side or the positive moves to
Can we do 28?
After we do 22, probably so.
the 42.
Oh, you said 42? Okay, 42 it is.
It's sad that people in other countries don't experience Thanksgiving.
They don't get
It's quite
they
sad.
don't get to eat a lot at dinner.
Play golf and get off school.
Other people register.
It's very sad.
They think, oh wow, the fat Americans.
I'm pretty sure they play a lot of golf, and no, they don't. They don't think fat. Actually, some of them do.
Most of them do, actually.
No, actually, not in Western Europe. Not really. They're pretty much as fat as we are.
Unless you go to northern France, and they just judge you no matter what.
France is just dumb, and it smells bad, supposedly.
So bad.
I've never been, so I can't say from personal experience, but you know.
France? Well, Paris just smells like a city.
It's
which is
because
great. No
no,
one to get to the country.
no one
It's
showers, and no one wears deodorant.
They stand really close to
How do you think it's gonna smell?
you.
That's probably just as much a stereotype as they make about
My
us.
friend went there, and
Okay, great. I think you're just trying to flex that you actually have a friend.
No, but they actually
some
do stand
people.
close to you when you talk to them.
What should we do?
They don't talk like that though. They talk like a normal person.
let's like fix it and make the 11 go to the other side, and then make it equal to 0 or unequal. It's
Less
to
greater
0.
than or less than or equal to 0. Yeah, 0 is greater than or equal to all the whole numbers.
How about that?
Yeah, that's my.
How's that? Is that reasonable?
Yep. Shouldn't it
Add
be
those
a
two
positive
things to the other side?
11? Shouldn't it be a positive 11?
Now we
No,
got
I moved these over here because then this one's positive
Oh.
because I like that.
Wait, should we divide by 2?
I don't want A to be negative. If we did it y'all's way, we'd have to do one more step and divide everything by a negative, which would flip the thing and would turn it into this. So let's just do this.
Yeah.
Now what?
Divide by 2?
Definitely don't divide by 2. I mean, I guess if you're trying to complete the square.
Make the parentheses?
Yeah, we're going to try to factor it.
Negative 5x.
But I.
No, but
is-
you just
is there
said
no way to
after you
factor
did
it?
something to switch all of that. No, 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 no.
Doesn't factor.
Yeah.
Great.
I was like, there's no way this factors.
No, it's in quadratic. Interesting. How do we know?
Let's use the quadratic.
Because it
formula.
doesn't, not going to get to 5. Even if we switch the numbers around, you're going to end up with like 22 and 1, which is not going to work. 11 and 2 isn't going to work, and 22 and 1 is definitely not going to work either.
5 and 10 magically.
No.
I think that might work.
Let's
Well, I was thinking too.
This isn't geometry. We can't just
Why
magic
would we
stuff in
add
from the
11?
ether.
Didn't we just take it away?
No, because we're completing the square now.
Ah.
Can we just use the quadratic formula?
Sure, go ahead.
But you're doing
That's-
it on the board, so.
X equals.
Sounds like a you problem to me.
You didn't do the green part.
I have not done the green part yet.
Why'd you turn them into fractions? Yeah,
Why are we
I
what?
divide everything by 2 because of 2x.
Why are we dividing? Because to complete the square, the a has to be 1.
Yeah, I realized.
It's just gross.
Thought you were just making it a fraction because you wanted to.
Right?
No.
Regretfully, yes.
Regretfully, yes.
No.
It's okay.
It's gonna be all right.
Calm down.
$113. Does that sound right?
That looks horrible.
Yeah.
It's not done yet, is it?
And it's not even, and it can't even be reduced because 113 is prime.
It's not
Isn't that cute?
No, it's not.
Fourth is greater than plus or minus square root of 113 over 4.
That is sad to look at right there.
It's terrible.
You're sad to look at.
Wow, that's true.
I'm sad to look at because I'm looking at this. My face is making sad faces.
There's this kid that I teach and she's like 9 and she can do like the algebra stuff.
Does that say OX?
No, it's just an
Just
X
an X
loop.
loop. It's like, he loves us.
Yeah, you know.
Hugs and kisses. Yeah, that's totally what I'm writing on the board. Oh, that's silly. Okay, what else?
Were there any on the test that are like 46 and 48?
Maybe.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Got to turn the TV back on, but sure.
One of the reasons why deodorant is used in France is because somebody was using it like to smoke bombs.
You're still on deodorant?
Yeah, I still am.
He's
You're
confused.
not.
Exactly.
Still, it's an odd.
You're not always thinking about deodorant.
Well, better than never thinking about it, I suppose.
Your cousin who used to eat deodorant and I was
The
very
child.
judgmental as a child.
Used to eat deodorant.
Call block. Known scammer. Good job.
Oh,
Terrifying.
poor mother.
I caused permanent brain damage. Hey, it's the challenge.
Hey!
Yay! Jasmine's from Cancun. Ashley's from San Diego. They're going against each other. I think Ashley's gonna win.
Thank you,
Do you even
narrator.
know what she's with?
Oh.
Why is this not?
What are they
It was like working. For a second, that's happening.
I guess. What is this?
Something stupid.
This is very stupid. I am.
Fighting to the death. What is the plan here? Choke each other
I
out?
don't know what the plan was there.
No. Unfortunately, the plan was wear a bikini, wrestle, and get ratings, which is stupid, but you know, whatever.
That's what the plan was to get.
That was what the plan was. That's what the producers were like, let's do this.
Sounds like the best idea ever.
Yeah, dumb.
What's in your pocket?
What's it got in its pockets?
I love that reference.
Oh, I wish we were playing the Lord of the Ring on TV. That would be good.
That would be.
We would just probably stop math class and just watch the Lord of the Rings.
Y'all should actually read The Lord of the Rings.
I've
I
read
read
it
it.
all like 4 times.
You heard the
I finally
Hobbits
finished the
too.
fellowship.
What?
I finally finished the fellowship.
Oh.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Also,
Mr.
Nari.
I don't know.
Okay, so we're supposed to write a quadratic inequality for that graph. How can we do that?
Finding things.
Yeah, give me something specific and let's see if we can do it.
Fine.
Which dot? Give me one dot. That's a great idea. What is the vortex of this parabola?
2, negative 10. Ooh, it's a fancy whiteboard.
Why is it
That fancier than
Because
this
it's
one.
little.
Exactly.
Makes it better. It's a
No, that's what
tiny
Richie
board.
will think about dogs.
So let me write a thing,
And it's gonna be.
and let's see what you can tell me about it. Okay. What did I write? Why did I write it? And where can I go from there?
Negative 2 is where the 10 is, right? Or no, sorry, negative 2 is where the 2 is.
At the top.
We need to look at the A to see where.
We got to figure out what the A is. Yeah, but well, how did I? But let's take a step back. How did I get this?
How much it's going
The negative 10 is right.
Negative 10, we go down. Inside opposite. So we went to the right, so it's x minus 2, because remember the formula is x minus h. So it's the opposite sign inside the parentheses, yeah? We don't know what A is. We don't know what the dilation is. So we need to be able to figure out what the dilation is. So how could we do that given what we're given? Yeah, we absolutely would use the numbers.
Use 4, negative 6, 0, negative 6, 2, negative 2, 6.
We only have to use one of those.
Let's use 6, 6 since there's no negatives.
That's not what I would pick, but sure.
0
Well, actually,
and
no, let's do 0 because
0, negative 6 is what I would pick. That seems very reasonable because 0, right? So what are we going to plug in for y? X, y. Negative 6 is greater than A. And then what are we going to plug in for x?
0.
0.
I was just thinking like f of x, so you already have to.
Okay. I don't believe you. Okay, now what?
Negative 6 is greater than A minus 10.
Minus 10.
Well, wouldn't that? Oh, it's minus 2. Okay. I thought it was times negative 2.
No, definitely not.
That would make our lives easier.
Now what?
4.
Yeah, negative 2 squared is 4. Negative 6 equals A. I don't know why I wrote it this way, just happened. Times 4 minus 10. Now what?
Now.
Add 10 to both sides.
Add 10 to both sides.
And then divide by 4.
4 equals 4A. And then divide by 4. So A equals 1. So the inequality is y is greater than x minus 2 squared minus 10. Now it doesn't say, so you could, based on the instructions, you could circle that and move on with your life. But based on the answer, they should have added to the instructions, write it in standard form. So we need to write this in standard form. So what do we need to do?
So if A had been anything other than 1, we would just like,
Put the number there. Yep. What now? We want to write this in standard form. It's in vertex form right now, right?
So turn it into not vertex form
Yeah, that's the goal. How?
by switching the numbers around until it works.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right, standard form is something like the x squared.
Now what?
X squared plus bx plus c.
That is standard form.
Smiley face.
We should FOIL it, yes.
You scramble it up.
x times x is?
X squared.
There is a shortcut, by the way, to do binomials squared, which I have mentioned in this class before, and I will push you to use in pre-cal if you take my pre-cal class. But I can just look at this and tell you that it's going to turn into x squared minus 4x plus 4 already, but I'm not going to push you there yet. And then x times negative 2 is negative 2x. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x plus 4 minus 10. Y is greater than, what's happening now? Combine like terms. This one, and we can go ahead and do this one as well. Minus 6. Grand, glorious, there it is.
Yeah.
Any questions about that problem? Any more questions from this lesson?
28.
28 we could do. Oh yeah, 28.
That was a very evil group.
Yeah, just we're gonna do another graphing problem so we can watch the charts.
Oh, you know, I don't say every joke that pops into my head. I don't say some of them.
Why?
Because sometimes they're either not nice excessively or they're inappropriate, one of the two. Or sometimes both.
Okay, Sean. I don't know why you told us that, but I guess.
Because somebody said something and I didn't make a joke about it. 28.
2 and 8.
Which instead of a rocket.
3x squared plus 12x plus 36 greater than or equal to 0. And we're supposed to solve by graphing, but we'll solve it with algebra.
Divide by 3. Divide everything by 3.
Sounds great. So we end up with x squared plus 4x plus 12 is less than or equal to 0.
Factor.
I love zeros.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice, except it doesn't factor.
It does factor.
It doesn't. You want to bet.
Yes, actually.
Okay, how much you want to bet?
I'm not betting that.
So what you're saying is it would factor into x and 6 and 2. Am I right or am I right? Okay, it doesn't factor into that. What's 6 times negative 2? Negative 12. It does not in fact factor.
You should have bet money on it.
I tried to get him to. But he knew that the only way I would do that if I was sure, and so he wisely said, "No, thank you."
I don't care if I was right. I don't know.
It was not gonna do it. Okay, now what? Sure, we can complete the square again. Why not? Yeah, you can do the quadratic formula. Negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So we end up with x plus 2 squared is less than or equal to negative 8. Square root both sides, we end up with x plus 2 is less than or equal to plus or minus the square root of negative 8. Oh no!
Oh wait. Why is it that?
We're not doing negative
Why is it
eight.
that?
You tell me.
We're not doing imaginary number?
Yeah, so imaginary number, but we're supposed to solve this. Find where it crosses the x-axis. Where does this cross the x-axis?
No way.
It doesn't cross the x-axis.
No solution.
So there's the answer.
So no one likes it.
I did the factoring.
I like it,
even though it was
'cause I'm
wrong,
done.
I got no
It's
solution
great.
Anyway, so
You what?
even though I did the factoring and even though it was wrong, I got no solution.
You were like, I don't know what's happening.
So like, what is happening? I don't know. Whatever.
What will you count off if we don't simplify keeping it?
No, you'd get the same answer.
Can we do another one where we have to graph it?
Yeah, if we do.
Yeah, sure.
Nope. 48.
48. I thought you were talking about like 13 through 18. Haley heard me say that you will have to graph one on the test. She heard those words. Seems to have been lost on everyone else, but but she heard it. Or some of you are like, I got this, who cares? No big deal. Or some of you are like, I'm so confused on this one that he already said won't be on the test, but it's fine. So 18 maybe? Sound reasonable? Okay. Y is greater than or equal to negative 4x squared plus 12x, excuse me, minus 7. And we are expected to patronum, no, just kidding. We're expected to graph it. So, what? I think finding the vertex sounds like a great idea. What's the formula for that?
Negative b over 2a. Let's go. I finally got it. Something better.
So 12 and negative 4. So negative 12 over negative 8. So positive 3 halves, which is 1.5. And then we need to find the y part. So y of 3 halves equals negative 4 times 3 halves squared plus 12 times 3 halves minus 7, right? We want to find the point, so I'm using the equal symbol. But if you want to put a greater than, you can. But we're actually looking for a specific point, so equals is accurate. Negative 4 times 9/4, right? Plus 18, does that sound reasonable? I'm just kind of doing things. Y'all should totally be checking the math as we go, right? Because I'm liable to make a mistake at this point. Equals negative 9 plus 11, which equals 2. Sounds like Nathan agrees with me, so we'll roll with it. So the vertex is at 1.5, 2. Okay, what else might we get? You could try to factor it. It doesn't factor, but you could try.
I just
I don't think it does. It might.
3 and 4.
Like just find points? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, you could. You could go straight to that if you wanted to. You certainly could. So 2 times 7 is 14. That might, I think that's going to mess up the sign. Let's see. 2x and 7 and 1. 14 and 2 works, but it's not going to work at the end because of the signs. What about 4 and 1? 4 plus 7 isn't 12, so no, it doesn't look like it factors to me. So you could.
How do you know what numbers to plug in for X and Y? Like, when you try to find more points.
I just pick ones that are equidistant from this. So like 2 and 1, or etc. You can pick whatever, but it's less work if you pick ones that are on each side that are equidistant, because you only have to do half of it. So we could put this in vertex form and see what the A is. How about that? Let's do that. Let's use a slightly different method. So how do we put this in vertex form? Because we should probably want practice with that anyway, because that's going to be something you're going to have to do on the test.
Wait, what was vertex form?
A times quantity x minus h squared plus k.
Oh, I got it right here. We put it into the plus 12.
I pulled that negative 4 out, right? Yep. And then the green part, which we've kind of already done, sort of, but it's fine, right? So negative, we know what this is going to turn into because of what we did over there. Negative 3 divided by 2 squared is 9/4. So we've got to add 9/4. Now what do we do on the outside? What? No, we don't do the other side. We don't want to mess with y. We want him to be out. It is going to be added. Normally it would be added here and then subtracted on the same side. But we got to do this. Yeah. Yeah, and then opposite of that. So plus 9, right?
Yeah.
Because 9/4 times 4, 9/4 times negative 4 is negative 9. So to get rid of what we did, we've got to add it over here. Right? Yes? So we end up with y is greater than or equal to negative 4 times x squared minus 1.5 plus 2 is our vertex, right? So now let's graph the thing. So our vertex at 1.5, 2. So right here. So we go down 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. And then the same thing mirrored on the other side, and then we graph it. Easy money? Yes, we would shade above it. So all of this. Okay. For the 12th time, actually probably more than that. When would that have come out? That would have come out on last Wednesday. So yeah, probably the 12th time. I probably said it twice in class. Sure, why not? No, that'd be more like what? 8th time. For the 8th time, probably. We have a test on Thursday. I will see you there. And then it's Thanksgiving break.
So we have no,
In particularly
nothing
that
on
we need
Tuesday,
to practice.
nothing Tuesday.
We're off a whole week. We're off a whole week. You already have on Classroom what to do after the break.